And there's our resistor, and that's what it's reading. That's more like it, isn't it? So that's what we're going to stick in. Well, I'm kind of glad I bought that big pack of resistors, because there's another one I didn't spot. I needed 820 ohms. We got that right? Grey. Yes, 820 ohms. We're kind of glad I bought that pack, because otherwise I would have been missing. I mean, for a beginner it's ideal. I mean, they've actually got the values printed on them for those that might be struggling with the resistance colour code. They're all marked, every one of them. Everyone's got a mark on there. See, all of them are marked. You know, that's for a beginner. That is very, very handy. People don't know or are not confident with the resistance colour code. Anyway, lifesaver. I've got a resistor that I didn't have. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Maplins. I can't find it. I remember like a sea of parts. Okay. Thank you, Maplin. Thank you kindly. It cost me an arm and a leg, but you know, to walk into a shop and buy parts these days is not easy. But fantastic. I'm very pleased. Right, YouTubers. I couldn't really film how I did what I did because it was too complicated. Oops, moving the camera around too quickly. Where's my pointer? Okay. Yeah. I've soldered this on so that it wouldn't fall out. This resistor has been soldered from here to here with the leg of this capacitor, which has been soldered to here, with this one from here to here, and they are now good mechanical connections with heatsink tubing to boot. This resistor here is not contacted onto that terminal yet because I haven't got that far. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. There's that resistor there. I want to change that one. This one here I haven't changed yet, but that's going to be changed. The resistor, where are we? This resistor here, I've left it in circuit the other end because its replacement is here, tagged on to that end. So we'll do that next, and then we'll worry about what's the point in that. Then we'll worry about these two here. I think that's 330k, and if I remember rightly, brown, black, orange. Brown, black, orange. That's 10k, I think. Oh, 10k. Yes, it's 10k. So I need to have a rest now because it's starting to get too tedious. So we've got this to clean up here. Where are we? We've got this to clean up here, and we've got a bit of a lead sticking up there that could short onto this pin. So we'll do all that when we come back. But I need to eat something because I can feel my sugars dropping fast. My God, are they dropping? God, this diabetes, it gets into your way all the time. A real pain. So that's where we are at the minute. For safety, I'll turn my iron off and then go and check the computer and see how we are on producing the other video. Okay, we're getting there. I was hoping to play with some transistors, but yeah, I'll see you later. I'll be back after I've had something to eat. Do you see this capacitor here? See it? I did say to you that if I made any mistakes with this, that I would share those mistakes with you as well. And here is a big mistake. That, where are we? Lost it again. That is supposed to be attached to that. It doesn't look very attached to me, does it? I was supposed to have soldered that. How that happened, I don't know. And I have been careful, but obviously not careful enough. So I just thought I'd point that out to you. You know, I'm not one for saying that the world is perfect, that everything goes according to plan, because it doesn't. The things do not always go to plan. So it's always best every now and again to have a look through at your work and see what you've done, and just move things around a little bit. I'll get back to this again. And just make sure that things are the way you think they are. And like I say, I thought I'd share that with you, so I'm going to try and attach that properly now. Okay, so that would cause you some problems, wouldn't it? You betcha. Okie dokie, let's get that sorted. I think I found an ideal joint, Doug, to show you this solder sucker. I've got this 470 ohm resistor I want to replace, and it goes to this IF can here, which is not what I want you to look at right now. I want you to look at this point here where my pencil's pointing. There's a big blob of solder on the end, and we've got rid of most of all the big components. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the solder sucker a bit more and film me doing it so you can see for yourself. Okay, so I've got my iron all heated up, and I've wetted the end. Right, now we're going to have a go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but we'll try. Sure, he's getting a lot of room down here now. Right, okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. Did you see that? I have no idea. You have to be careful here because there is a there is a transistor above this. Let that cool down for a few minutes. I'm going to cool it down with my yeah, it did sizzle a little bit there, which means it did get hot. And you've got to remember that you don't want to cook things. The whole rivet's moving, which means it could break off. Let that cool down for a minute or two. We don't have to cook our transistor, do we? I think I just cut that off there. I think we'll stick a lead on it so we don't lose where it came from. Help me remind me where it goes. That's our resistor out. I just nip the side of the wire off. Make it weaker. we've got it stuck out the other side, so we just slice the end of it off, trying not to go through the terminal, which that looks like it might be. That's got rid of it. Let all that cool down again. Now we've got a clean terminal now. Attach our parts. I don't know if you saw that or not. Okay, I'll just assume that you have until I've seen it. Okay, let's get on to the next bit. Right, see if we can slot this in. Whoops, I've just gone and dropped it. And just gone and dropped it right down in all the alcohol. Okay, this is fiddly, to say the least. Very fiddly. In fact, the whole radio is very fiddly. So we'll just bend that over a little bit to an angle. You slot it in there. There she goes. See if it's long enough now, aren't we? I'm going to bend that round so we've got a good mechanical connection. Now the other end. The other end's too short. It just doesn't quite reach. So that means you're going to have to extend it. Just to let you know, this resistor is what we're putting in here, and it's got to go to this pin here. Can you see that on camera? Yeah, you can. Actually, you've got a better view than I have because I've got a capacitor blocking my view. So I'm going to have to extend that and then go from there. Okay, you don't have to extend it by much, but it's enough. So I'll get on and do that. Okay, there's our resistor with extension wire on. I'll use the blue hookup wire that I've had for donkey's years, going right back to when I was a kid. And I put a bit of heat shrink tubing on it, this end, over the joint. It's all been cleaned with alcohol to get rid of the flux, and now we're ready to put it in our radio. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Yeah. Okie dokie, let's get it all set up, ready to solder in. Right, we've got our resistor in. Now we're just going to go over the areas to be soldered with flux. We've got good mechanical connections. Now we get our solder line, clean the tip, wet it with solder, and we do the top end first. There we go. Beautiful. And now we just touch up the bottom one, but we'll clean our iron first. Always clean your iron. And then we get our next one in. Nice, lovely, clean, shiny, bright joint. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. But then we go over with our alcohol. I don't always go over the alcohol straight away. Sometimes I wait a bit. You know, I might have a lot of other things to go on. But it gives you a good opportunity to have a look to see how the joint is. You know, are you happy with it? Has it made a good connection? As you get older, it gets harder to see. You young'uns that's got good eyesight, You wait until you get older and you can't see. Even with glasses it's difficult. It can be very difficult. It can be very, very difficult sometimes. Right, so that's our resistor in. Now, the only thing left to do now, we're still recording, yes we are, good, is I want to replace this resistor here. Chances are it'll be out of whack anyway. I might replace this capacitor, one that I've already replaced, because I think I could do a better job than that. And we need to reattach this resistor here. Can you see that? Is that in camera? Just about. It's right at the bottom of the screen. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, this fella here. Yeah, you can just about see that. That goes where this one is, which is there. And the reason why I've left it to last is there's a whole load of components on that particular point. And I wanted to get all this over here done first before we go over to that side. Alright, so that's where we're at the minute. Can't turn it on at the moment because we've got a resistor out of circuit. We'll have to tag that on. But it is soldered into this end. So that's looking good so far. So we're going to have a rest now. Turn our iron off. My computer has been producing on videos all afternoon since I got back from Maplin Electronics. I've not only filmed what I was doing to the radio up to the point when I needed the resistors and some parts, but also I filmed the journey to Maplin's, and I filmed inside Maplin's, and after that I filmed the journey home. So, and I've done it in separate videos so that you can make your own decisions on what you want to watch rather than be forced to watch and make a long video. I don't like long videos. I don't like them too long. As it is with this video, we're probably going to be carving it up into smaller segments. I don't know how long this one's going to work out, but my PC's been producing all afternoon.